Hey guys, Brendan McDonald back here to answer another question. And the question brought to us this time is, how are sour beers made, especially kettle sour? So there's a bit of a difference. So our expansion is a kettle sour, it's a sour IPA. The process is very similar to a regular brew. So we'll add our mash, we'll steep our grains, we'll send it over to the boil kettle. I'll boil it for 15 minutes instead of 60 to sterilize the liquid and make sure that no other organisms are currently living within it. And then instead of chilling it and sending it to a fermenter, I'll chill it in the kettle itself. So I'll recirculate it, I'll get it nice and cold. For our kettle sour, we do it at 37 degrees, but usually you can do anywhere from 32 to 40, depending on how quick you want the souring process to take. Once we get it down to our desired temperature, so 37, I'll bubble CO2 through the bottom of the liquid with the lid closed, and that's going to purge the vessel of any air contact. Lactobacillus is the thing added to the wort to actually sour it. So the same thing you'd find in yogurt, it's added to the beer, and it is a live organism similar to yeast. So you want to give it the perfect environment. So temperature 37 and anaerobic, so it doesn't like the presence of oxygen to promote growth. So once we have temperature and the anaerobic environment, we can actually add our blend of lactobacillus. We have it in-house, we continue to crop it, which I'll mention in a little bit. So I will add that to the vessel, seal it up, add a little bit more CO2 just to ensure there's no oxygen. And then you're looking at anywhere from 12 to 14 hours. So I'll go home, come back in the morning, check it. During this process, the lactobacillus will multiply and actually drop the pH of the beer. So typically we start at 4.8 pH. I'll come in the morning, maybe 12 hours later, and we'll be anywhere from 3.6 to 3.2. Obviously you want a little bit of consistency, so I do come in early to ensure that expansion is, for us we go 3.5. Any lower will be too tart for what we're looking for, and any higher won't have that tartness that we're actually trying to give to the people. So you want to make sure that it's actually sour. Once we check our pH and we're consistent and we're happy with the level that we're at, I'll actually crop the lactobacillus from the boil kettle. It kind of all settles to the bottom. Get that into kegs so I have it for my next batch. Get that in the fridge, store it, and then we'll turn on the steam again to continue boiling. So as mentioned, it's 15 minutes to start the boil, and typically it's 60, so we'll do another 45 on this. The 45-minute boil is going to kill all the lactobacillus because, again, it is a live organism. If it gets through any of our canning line, any of our production facility, you're in trouble because we don't want any city infected with lactobacillus and then souring over time. So the boil is very crucial. And then from there, we'll kill it all completely, stunt the growth, freeze the pH where we're at, and then from there it's just a typical beer. Send it off to the fermenter, pitch our yeast, and then we're good to go. So hopefully that explains a little bit about how we actually sour our beers and gives you guys some information on how we do it here.